Live team coverage now. Jessica Albert joins us from the city dock in Annapolis, where it's all hands on deck to get ahead of the storm and the likelihood of flooding there tomorrow. We know it often happens there, Jessica.
It does, Vic. So when you see a pile of sand like you see behind me, you know exactly what it's for. The mayor of Annapolis says he's expecting lots of people to show up here tomorrow to get sand ahead of this storm for sandbags. He expects the flooding to be at its worst at 3 a.m. on Wednesday, and he's telling people to avoid the area here near City Dock. Heavy rain and winds are on the way, which means business and property owners in Annapolis need to get ready for the potential of flooding.
One of the city's greatest assets is it's a city on the waterfront, but also it can be one of our greatest threats. Low-lying
areas and the city dock downtown is expected to get the brunt of the storm, especially businesses along Dock Street that flood often.
I understand that several of the owners over there actually have their own pumps.
Many of those businesses were closed Monday, but we did speak with the owner of Mills Fine Wine and Spirits across the street. Even though his store usually doesn't flood, he does have a plan.
We do have sandbags in the back in case we need it, but we very rarely get hit with any kind of flooding here, given that we sit pretty high up.
City and county leaders are taking several precautions and putting out warnings ahead of the storm. Anne Arundel County schools are closing 2 hours early on Tuesday. All after-school activities are also canceled. Annapolis Mayor Gavin Buckley says his team has been monitoring the system for days.
Over 3 feet we get flooding, but over 4 feet it overcomes our short-term pumping system and fills this area with standing up with water.
If there is flooding, Mayor Buckley expects Compromise Street and other roads in the area to close, disrupting traffic from Tuesday afternoon all the way through Wednesday evening. A sandbag station is now set up at City Dock for business and property owners. The city is also asking that people be prepared for possible power outages and for boat owners to check on their boats after each high tide. Other reminders include checking gutters and storm drains for debris and securing loose items. But the most important reminder of them all is
stay inside, try not to go out if you can.
And the sandbag station will be open from 7 a.m. to noon here tomorrow. The city says that people who would like to come here for a sandbag will need an ID to prove that they are a city resident or own a business here in Annapolis. Reporting live tonight in Annapolis, Jessica Albert for WJZ.
Jessica, thank you. And with this storm headed our way, make sure to stay informed by downloading the WJZ app if you haven't done so already. It's free, and you can find it at the App Store or by scanning that QR code on your screen. With it, you'll be able to get first alert weather updates and news sent straight to your phone.